When the doctor said he had only a few months to live, the people he loved most slowly disappeared. Chief Adekunle had lived a full life, a long one, a successful one. He was a wealthy African man, respected in business and honored in society. His name opened doors. His money solved problems. He had built everything with his own hands, the houses, the businesses, the comfort his children never lacked. But as he grew older, one quiet fear began to trouble his heart. If I stop providing, will they still stay? The day the doctor spoke, his voice was gentle but firm. "Sir, the illness has spread. We can manage the pain, but you may only have a few months." Chief Adekunle nodded slowly. He did not cry. He did not panic. He only whispered to himself, "So this is how the truth comes." He told his children one by one. At first, they reacted as loving children should. There were tears. There were hugs. There were promises. "Daddy, you are not alone. We will fight this together. We will always be here." For a short while, they came. The house felt alive again. But slowly, things began to change. The eldest son stopped asking how his father felt and started asking about documents, land, and business ownership. The second son became too busy to visit, too busy to sit beside a sick man. He sent messages instead, short ones, cold ones. One daughter posted prayers online, long captions, beautiful words. People commented, "You're such a caring daughter," but she never came. The youngest daughter visited once, then complained the house felt too heavy. "Daddy, seeing you like this drains me emotionally." She stopped coming too. When Chief Adekunle announced he was cutting allowances and selling some assets to pay for treatment, everything changed. Calls reduced, visits stopped, excuses increased. Some nights he sat by the window, waiting. "I think one of them said they might come today," he would say softly. The gate remained silent. Sometimes he asked extra food to be prepared, just in case. Most times, it went cold. Sickness humbled him. He struggled to sleep, struggled to walk, struggled to remember things. The hospital smelled of medicine and fear. His children said the hospital was too depressing, so they stayed away. But one person never left, Aisha, the maid. She reminded him to take his drugs, helped him bathe when he was ashamed, sat beside him through long, painful nights. When he coughed, she held water. When he feared death, she listened. She never asked about money, never asked about inheritance. To her, he was not a rich man. He was simply a human being in pain. One rainy evening, when his strength was almost gone, Chief Adekunle asked, "Aisha, why haven't you left like the others?" She paused, then said quietly, "When my father was sick, people avoided him. I promised I would never abandon someone who is weak." That night, the old man cried, not from pain, but from clarity. Before the end came, he tested them one last time. He gathered his children and said, "I have decided to give most of my wealth to charity." The room exploded. They argued, they protested, they accused him of being manipulated. Only Aisha spoke gently. "Sir, are you at peace with this decision?" In that moment, he knew. A few days later, he handed Aisha an old wristwatch. "He wore this when I built everything," he said. "It has seen my best and worst days." She held it like gold. When Chief Adekunle passed away, the lawyer read the will. Most of the wealth belonged to Aisha. The children cried, shouted, begged, but the words were final. "I did not give my wealth to a maid," in the will read. I gave it to a daughter who stayed when I had nothing left to offer. After the burial, the big house felt empty. The children fought among themselves, blamed one another. Only then did they understand, but understanding came too late. Lesson: love is not proven when money flows. It is proven when there is nothing to gain. Sickness does not change people, it reveals them. And sometimes the greatest inheritance is not money, but the truth we ignore until it is too late. For more interesting stories, kindly like, subscribe, and share with someone close to you.